You can sleep for hours and still wake up tired. Your body isn't exhausted, but your mind feels heavy, drained, like it's been working all night. And you wonder, why am I always tired when I don't even do that much physically? Psychology shows this isn't laziness, and it's not low motivation. Overthinkers feel tired because their brain is constantly active, even when they appear to be resting. Mental fatigue doesn't come from doing too much. It comes from processing too much without stopping. Overthinkers don't just experience life. They analyze it. Every interaction, every decision, every emotional signal. That constant analysis consumes energy. One major reason overthinkers feel tired is continuous cognitive load. Psychology shows that thinking itself uses significant mental energy. When thinking becomes nonstop, the brain never fully recovers. Overthinkers don't have clear, off periods. Even during rest, the mind stays engaged. So while the body rests, the brain keeps working. Another reason is unfinished mental loops. Overthinkers rarely leave things unresolved. Psychology shows that the brain stays active when information feels incomplete. Unclear conversations, unanswered questions, emotions that weren't processed fully. Each unfinished loop quietly drains energy in the background. You may not feel stressed, but your brain is still running tasks. Another factor is emotional cognitive overlap. Overthinkers don't separate emotion from thought. Psychology shows that emotionally aware minds think about feelings instead of letting them pass. You don't just feel something. You analyze why you felt it, what it means, what it says about you or others. That emotional analysis doubles the mental load. Another reason overthinkers feel tired is hyper-responsibility. You care about outcomes. Psychology shows that people who feel responsible for impact mentally double-check everything. Did I say the right thing? Did I miss something important? Could this matter later? That constant self-monitoring is exhausting. Not emotionally dramatic, but quietly draining. Another overlooked reason is internal processing style. Overthinkers don't vent easily. They don't release thoughts through conversation or distraction. Psychology shows that internal processors carry thoughts longer because thinking is their primary coping tool. Thoughts circulate instead of exiting. Circulation creates fatigue. Another reason is early conditioning. Many overthinkers learned early that awareness prevented mistakes, conflict, or emotional pain. Psychology shows that when thinking deeply equals safety, the brain never learns how to fully relax. Alert becomes the default state, so even when life is calm, the nervous system stays semi-engaged. That constant low-level vigilance drains energy over time. Another factor is lack of mental closure. Overthinkers often go to sleep without resolution. Psychology shows that unresolved thinking continues during rest, even subconsciously. Your brain doesn't stop working just because you're lying down. So you wake up tired because your mind never fully shut down. Another misunderstood point is this. Feeling tired doesn't mean you're depressed or anxious. Psychology shows that mental fatigue can exist without emotional distress. You can feel calm, stable, even content, and still be mentally exhausted. That exhaustion comes from sustained thinking, not emotional crisis. So why don't breaks help? Because overthinkers don't rest mentally, they rest physically, scrolling, watching, distracting. Psychology shows that distraction doesn't recharge a thinking brain. Only mental completion does. Understanding, resolution, clarity. Without those, the mind keeps working in the background. So if you feel tired all the time, understand this. You're not weak. You're not lazy. And you're not unmotivated. You're mentally overworked. Your brain has been running without downtime. And the solution isn't to push harder, it's to let your mind finish what it's processing. Because once thinking finds completion, energy slowly returns. Not through force, but through relief. If you want more psychology videos that explain mental exhaustion instead of blaming you for it, subscribe now. Phase 2 is about understanding the hidden cost of awareness.